Hello and welcome to the Vile Inafaa Show. I am your host Kanji.
And I'm your co-host Eli. Some call me Eli, some call me Tol, but utanita Vile Inafaa.
So Eli, what do you have for everyone?
We have a lot. We're basically trying to figure out who is a Kenyan. Kenyan in ama what it's like being a Kenyan. You know, like when someone asks who is a Kenyan, ama what is a Kenyan? You know, what's the Kenyan dream basically?
Like in terms of sports,
In terms of music, fashion, lifestyle.
yeah, even transport.
Yeah, I'm sure we have kila mtu akona different experiences about being Kenyan, you know. You growing up, wherever you grew up, I growing up in Eastland, you know, different experience. Namse, ame grow up, maybe tuseme Western na Eastern mahali, unajua. Me playing sports, just giving you an insight. I grew up in a family of 6. We all played sports. I played football, despite being mrefu. Yeah. This stereotype wacheni hizo. Kuna watu warefu wanacheza ball. Anyway, growing up in Eastlands, sports, futa specifically is a very major sport. So I grew up playing football. Na mi nilikuwa na believe hakuna kitu ingine neza prosper in. Nilikuwa najua hiyo ndo kwa Mkenya kwangu. Unajua I'll be one of the best Kenyan footballers. Unfortunately, I haven't yet gone pro. Yeah, unajua I'm still doing my thing, but yeah. Just basically niko na different I'm sure niko na different experience na msi anacheza ball Eastern, msi anacheza ball Western, but we are all Kenyan. So we'd like to share those experiences here.
Of course, like background I'm saying, it affects your opinion on what is
A Kenyan.
what is a Kenyan.
Yeah,
It even affects our culture.
yeah, the different cultures na vitu kama hizo.
So like for me in the suburbs, I wasn't that much into sports and all that. And one of the things, like semi culture, one of the things that I've observed culture-wise in the suburbs ni watoto, like most of the estates nimeishi za watu wazee, like nilikuwa Bendo estates, and your place unapata our say they're coming for their parents money. Msana jaribu kufukuza mzazi yako in their 70s, 80s, and you're like, mila na desturi za Waafrika,
Yeah,
the
true.
caster is gonna follow you.
But I feel like you see that you're coming for whatever people feel like it was meant for me. Was I to chenye alitengeneza. I feel like it's a universal thing.
No, but for me, Kenyan mkasirisha ni unapata our say they are well established in life, they're successful, na amekamia vitu za mzazi.
But yeah, also looking at that when unasema mila na desturi, nimekam kuona generation yetu doesn't really believe in such stuff per se, as like the millennials na
But even millennials don't
generations.
believe that much.
yeah ni kitu inakuwa phased out. Mila na desturi basically ni kitu inakuwa phased out.
Towards the end of Gen X, then millennials.
Yeah,
Then basically zillennials na Gen Z na millennials.
it's something we ought to discuss. Mila na desturi yetu.
Let's not discuss it.
It's being really phased out. It's a question. It's a question that's begged to be asked. Kama do we go back there? Ama people waendelee to the world ina evolve. Now we should phase out vitu kama hizo.
And then like fashion, for me as a person who's been in the suburbs all my life, we don't have the same fashion interest.
Fashion sense, of course. I believe me fashion sense yangu na yako inaweza kuwa different in the sense that mi ndabai nguo mtumba, unabai kladi mpya. Unajua mi mtu naenda sokoni kubai nguo.
But wacha tu nikwambie ukweli, yote hii ni gikosh.
I'm surprised na unaishi South House.
Zenza Triso hii jako ya 50 bob na hii shati ya 50 bob.
Really surprised, but anyway, yeah, when umesema to different cultures, different backgrounds, different experiences of being a Kenyan. So something we also ought to discuss, the lifestyle, the fashion.
But unaona vile unasema your life, you thought for you to be successful you had to
Play football.
Yeah, you had to
prosper.
you had to go pro in football. For me, in education, okay, like for me growing up in the suburbs, for me to feel like I am successful, it's always been education.
You have to surpass.
Yeah, I have to surpass my mom, and my mom has a PhD. She is successful.
Ukizungumzia tu likamdameli jamaa.
But ironically, PhD ya mamangu ni linguistics and phonology.
And here you are, unaangusha kama unaanguka nayo.
Wow. But for me, my mom even used to correct my grammar in texts, in conversations, and maybe you can't say that, that's wrong. But for me, I feel like I have to get to professor. I have to surpass my mom's PhD and get to professor.
And that's an experience in itself. Na nimekam kuna nini yetu pia evolve in the sense that this idea Islands wazai wengi wa more of lenient in that sense. Walikuwa naacha toi wana explore their artistry side, or maybe side ndio wanajaribu kunini na find wase wengine wana tap into their. Niko na mabeste growing up sikuwa najua they could be musicians, wanajua kuimba saa hivi baya sana, you know, we all thought tutakuwa tunacheza board, but people have different.
But for me pia, one thing with my mom though is that she allowed you to explore other aspects, but even if you had to be good in academics.
Did you explore your artistic side?
No, I did have music classes. Even in high school, one of my electives ilikuwa music. Nilifanya music KCSE.
Chueto iko na music just kwa public school. Kuna soma nini nane peke yake na unamaliza story.
No, but okay, for the very brief period nilienda public school. Nilikuwa 2 terms.
Which is
Precious Blood Recruiter.
Ilikuwa public school.
Public school. It's an extra county school.
You should educate me guys, man.
Nikichagua before KCB KCPE nilieka my extra county school as Precious Blood Recruiter na hiyo ndo niliitwa.
And you'll assume pia mimi sijui ya schools because I think after learning my primo in Islands nikaenda Sema Moshada mnasema daji.
Moshada.
Kenda Dalani nilisomea Dala High School, which was a very different experience na mabeshte wangu wenye nilikuwa nao primo. Tulikutana during campo and they were like, hey, experience yako high school ilikuwa jam. Like, I'm sharing things and people are looking at me mikali nimecheese, unajua.
Because nilikuwa naambia mabeshte wangu our school had a prom.
School had different, what?
Yeah, we had prom after
pause.
Yeah, and my friends are like, what do you mean prom?
Kuna dresses na kila kitu down for.
Me as the standard that I was or nilikuwa nimevaa a very awesome suit. Nice style.
See, that's a different experience because me high school the most we could do for entertainment was go out for games. We didn't have entertainment. We had no such thing as entertainment in our school. Imagine for a good 4 years.
Even
bila kona TV na ni public school anyway. There is only different experiences people ought to talk about because I feel like mtu mwingine atakama up akupigia story kama hiyo mwangalie like, hey boss, kwani uko hii Kenya kweli? Wewe ni Mkenya kweli? Na yeye ni Mkenya tu pia kama wewe, unaona? You see, you had the prom experience. I never sikuwa najua ni kitu mtu Mkenya anaweza experience. Sasa nilikuwa najua ni nini ya walami.
There's so many Kenyan private schools that do prom.
I can tell you, unaweza simamisha mabeste wangu watano waulize prom ni nini na hawezi kujibu.
Because we had
prom ya nadhani labda ni promotion. Unaona wenye kushaingia Quickmart. Chengia Quickmart kwa na vile tags. Ikikaki full skizo atakaga prom.
For real?
Ana mungu moja. Nifanya kazi kwa supermarket najua hii maneno.
Somtafute jump super benye.
Chana nayo kazi. Back to nini.
But like sisi yani tulikuwa na a fight na kienda school. Okay, it wasn't a fight, but ilikuwa argument. Juu hatukuwa tunataka kwenda hotel specific. While vile walisikia tunataka hiyo hotel, wakaibook.
Schools were being taken to hotels.
Yes, for the prom. Kwani nilikuwa pia tunafanya prom wapi?
Senior schools.
Si tulifanya nini? Inaitwaje? Yenye inakuanga hapa.
I figured the school.
Tulifanya 4 points by Sheraton hapo yenye iko Hurlingham.
I'm sure if you give that story to a common mwananchi, atakwambia hiyo si experience ya Mkenya.
Yes, I see. Now that's my experience as a Kenyan.
And that's really
just
Really nice.
school trip.
Yeah, we did have trips though, but they were basically, just for educational purposes and stuff like that.
That's sad. I was okay. Loreto schools. I was in Loreto Convent Valley Road. So one of the things Loreto is that they always went for an international trip every year in December.
I've heard of something like that.
Yeah, so
Campus.
when I wanted to go though, like squad when I was out, but in the end I mean Mauritius with the school. And every year we had 2 trips. The Form 1, Form 2 April and Mombasa, then Form 3, Form 4 and Mombasa in August.
Unajua kuna Mkenya amefanya kazi more than 15 years hajai experience kupanda hata hiyo ndege.
Tulienda Baobab, tulienda na SGR though, but tukaenda na ndege.
To Mauritius.
Oh, to Mauritius, yeah, but to Mombasa, tulienda Baobab na Saruba White Sands.
But really power we should share those experiences here. We are out to talk about a lot of things. You see, things like that affect even growing up. Unapata kijana mdogo, it affects how they grow up mentally.
Yeah, how they see life.
When
you're talking about being affected mentally, we will have to talk about mental health.
Of course.
I am a big advocate for... I am a big advocate. I'm a big advocate for mental health. I keep this. See Shamani this much. I think it's the camera and all that. But we need to educate.
Have a discussion, a really big discussion. I mean, we will be having discussions about anything and everything, mental health, and be sure you should stay tuned for this show. It's going to be an amazing show.
We will have so many interesting guests. So tune in.
From all walks of life.
Yeah, but yeah, that one friend of ours, the very big artist. I won't even say he's an upcoming artist anymore. He is a big artist.
Bado hajaanguka nayo lakini ako karibu.
So he will be our next guest. So stay tuned to see Neville Mulama next week. And
he share insights and experiences zake into life na music industry. We'll be having more and more different types of guests.
Yeah.
We'll have different experiences. You can engage us also in the comment section.
Yes.
To join kwa hii journey as we try to uncover who is a Kenyan and what it's like being a Kenyan.
Yeah. I think that's it for today. So stay tuned and welcome to our show. Thank you.